You are not prepared!
Hello, my champion.
Hey guys, how's it going? Addons here. Today I'm bringing you guys a guide on how I got 243 eye level on the first week of Midnight, global release of course. In this guide we're gonna go through the beginning until the end. Like the leveling, getting to 90, the first gear progression, and how you get to 40 and plus, alright? So first of all, let's talk about leveling. If you just started leveling and you're still on your progress, I have some tips for you. So first of all, we have pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4 zones and 17 chapters of the campaign, right? What I'd suggest you doing, of course, if you just wanna go fast and get to gearing, I would suggest you just follow the campaign quests. Don't bother doing the side quests at the start. Just do whatever's in the way, but focus on doing the campaign. And while you are leveling, I would advise you to download this addon, which is Handy Notes. You're gonna download Handy Notes, and it's 2 plugins you'll find on CurseForge. I would also suggest you download Rare Scanner and Silver Dragon. Silver Dragon and Rare Scanner are gonna give you alerts on when rares are up, and it's gonna help you to kill the rares, which are important because for your reputation progress, alright? And the Handy Notes is gonna tell you everything about treasures, like puzzles and hidden secret objectives, you know? And everything that gives you a reputation, which is very important, or renown if you wanna call it. So after you do the campaign and like you finish it, you probably won't be level 90 yet, alright? You'll probably be around 86, I would say, or until you reach Void Storm, right? Which you gotta be 88, I guess, to start. But after you finish the campaign, everything you can, you go around the world and finish all the side quests, alright? And why we skip it? Because you wanna finish the campaign first and try to get as maximum XP as possible without deviating from the campaign. After you're finished, you're free to go around the world and do all the side quests, alright? If you wanna complete quests faster, I also suggest you download auto turning. This addon, you can enable and disable it. It's gonna make you so when you get a quest, like you don't have to keep clicking on accept every time and to deliver it as well. You just click the NPC, the addon is gonna automatically grab it for you, and after you finish, just click the NPC again, it's gonna finish the quest, right? So after you finish all the campaign and all the side quests, you'll probably be around 6 to 9 the renown levels without all 4 renowns we have, alright? And why is this important? Because each renown is gonna give you a 246 item, which are kinda our strongest items right now. So let me open the tab again. I'm gonna talk about the gear right now, okay? So with the Silver Moon Cord, you're gonna get a helmet. For leather is Haste Mastery, alright? With the Singularity, you're gonna get this strong trinket that we're gonna be upgrading for the next 2 weeks. We're not gonna be upgrading its eye level, but its power, alright? So it's really good right now. With the Amani Tribe, you're gonna get an option to get 2 different necklaces. This one, which is Haste Crit, and another, I guess, was Verse Mastery. And last one, Harati, you will get a belt. For leather, it's Mastery Crit. So just by doing the leveling correct and farming your renown, you automatically, when you get to level 90, you get a quest with each renown to receive an item, alright? and that's alone is gonna make you really powerful. Okay, so you just hit level 90. What do? You have shitty gear, you don't know where to start, killing mobs is hard. You're gonna open up your auction house, and you're gonna buy gear, alright? Because this is really cheap right now. Let's say we are gonna be looking for leather and head. Here we have some more expensive items, like this one, 220 I level. If you're rich and you have the gold for it, just go for it, alright? It's gonna make your journey easier. But if you don't have that much gold, look at the difference. You can pay about 32k for 220 item, or you can buy like this 204 for 67 gold, alright? And this is a lot of gold. Because if you see on normal dungeons from midnight, they drop 214. So you're just a level below normal dungeons, you know? And normal dungeons are really easy. So you just hit 90. The first thing you're gonna do is buy those items. Buy the cheapest ones, the ones you think are more worth it, alright? For example, here, I don't think 1k is too expensive for me, so probably go for that, but it's up to you. Let's say shoulders, here more expensive, you can buy this one like 192. Chest, 60 gold, you see? And you go for all these slots. You can also go to miscellaneous and buy a necklace. You make sure to choose the right stat, alright? You can buy cloak, rings, and don't forget also to buy a trinket, okay? We have these 4 options here. Not this one. These 4 options here. Dark Moon Dex, Blood, Hunt, Rot, and Void. You can buy one of each. If you have the gold, I would suggest you buy Hunt. First of all, it's about 6k gold. And after Hunt, you can get like Rot. Yeah, you can get Rot. Rot's probably the second best. And you're gonna have like full 200 gear and 220 trinkets, right? So now you're about 205 eye level on your 90. And you can start going after more powerful gear, alright? So you're probably gonna get a quest here from Orthamar after you finish the campaign. He's gonna give you half a spark. And another quest here from Lady Liadrim here that just started this week. She's gonna also give you half a spark for doing like world content, you know, really easy. And with an entire spark, you're gonna be able to do your first craft. Alright? This is a bit more expensive, but this is how you're gonna get your most powerful item, okay? Let me just check something here. Let's say you wanna craft this. Yeah, 4 sparks. Like if you are, for example, a DH and you use one-handed weapons like a DH, a rogue, an enhanced shaman, a monk, let's say, you wanna craft a 259 weapon in this week, alright? Or next week latest, because naturally the strongest free items we can get is 246, but you can actually craft this 249, okay? And it's really strong. You can also put embellishment on it. So you're gonna use your sparks to get 1 spark.
My goods are one of a kind.
Actually, you don't get shards, right? Because there's a spark straight away. With your 2 sparks, you can come here, check the prices, talk to a. You don't need to use your Crests, alright? We're gonna talk about Crests later. You can use your reagents here, put a missive and an embellishment. I used this embellishment here that gives you Dark Moon Sigil Hunt, I guess. Yeah, Dark Moon Sigil Hunt. Which is gonna give you more sets, but whatever. I spent about 60,000 gold on this weapon. All right. If it's too much for you, just leave it for like the next week until the 16th, because on the 17th we're gonna get raids. So it's good that you have some gear for this week, alright? But if you have to go, just send it right now, alright? So after you got your auction house gear, your renown gear, and you crafted your weapon. By the way, don't craft anything else than weapon, alright? Weapon is the best item you can get. Let's say you will be about 210 eye level, probably. You can check your world quests. You can check if there's like for example here we have a 220 necklace. I don't think we have any more items. Alright. If you start getting like here 224, if you start getting like items above 220 eye level in your world quests, you can go farm them if you want. But the next step is doing dungeons, alright? Besides just open world content, we're gonna start doing dungeons. If you have a group of friends, like, or at least one friend, I'll suggest you go straight into Mythic Zeros, alright? If you think you have the... If you're good at your class, if your level is enough, you can go straight to Mythic Zero. What happens with Mythic Zero dungeons? Here, they're gonna drop 240 eye level items, alright? It's on a weekly lookout, so it's gonna reset. You have until next Tuesday to do it. And it's gonna reset, alright? So you can kill each boss once. You see there they have a lock here. You've already defeat this boss on Mythic difficulty this week. So you wanna optimize your drops, alright? So what I did, I'm playing DH, wear leather, alright? I played with a friend, we did the dungeons together, he's leather as well, shout out to Valanas. And what you can do is doing here, for example, you wanna get a group from the 1st to the 8th dungeons, there are 8 dungeons, alright? With the same group, and you wanna stack your armor as much as possible. So let's say you're alone, you can try this, alright? Like, let's say Mythic. Let's start with a Magister Terrace, because usually on a World Tour you wanna like go make a route, you know. So I usually go from top to bottom and go to the other maps, but you can make your route, let's say you're gonna try to do your own group, right? So you can put the title Mythic Zero World Tour Leather Stack. You can put a minimum level if you want, but it's up to you. And you're gonna do like relaxed. And with this, you're gonna want to invite only people from your chosen armor, alright? Let's say that I'm a tank. If you can play tank, that's better, because tanks are few nowadays, and it's gonna be easier for you to get the other roles. So while we wait here, I'm gonna keep talking about the rest of the gear. So all these items you can see like 240, pretty much all of them I got in Mythic Zero. I also upgraded my weapon and started upgrading my chest. So I got a lot of items, and from my friend, he actually was able to trade me 2 items, alright? So that's why it's important. Here we got a Fury Warrior. We don't really want to play it, right? We want to layer the group, but whatever. You can try this strategy. If you think it's taking too much time, you can actually just apply to someone else's group and try to run, alright? Here we have 2 ladders. This is... we could invite them, alright? If you wait a bit, you'll probably get a group, okay? So, after... let's say, after you got your renown items, you crafted your item, you bought auction house items, you ran the Mythic Zero World Tour, and you're still missing some items, you can come here to the Dungeon Finder, and this is gonna be the second best way to gear after Mythic Zeros, and you can actually here join random heroic gears, heroic dungeons. I mean, you have to be 214 eye level to join this, but heroic dungeons actually drop 2 to 4 item level items, alright? And you can upgrade them up to 237, yeah. And let's talk about Crests right now. Here in Silver Moon is the guide to upgrade your gear, right? You come here, you enter. Before going to the main building, you come to the left, to your left. You're gonna see this guy's Excel gear. That's upgraded gear actually. And for now we have two crests available, right? I mean, each item has its own crest. Like veteran has veteran crest. For champion you have champion crest. That's not available now. But we also have adventure crest. So right now we have the adventure crest, which we're gonna be using to upgrade our adventure gear that you're gonna get from heroic dungeons and open world stuff. And we also have the veteran crest that you're gonna use to upgrade your Mythic 0 items, alright? So after you do everything, you keep your crest with you, alright? The best way to spend them is being smart. Okay, so bear with me. What I did. Let's say you got a weapon from your Mythic 0. Like, if you get a weapon, you for sure come here and you spend your veteran gear, your veteran crest to upgrade your weapon, right? Because it's the thing that upgrades your damage the most. And you have to think about which items you're gonna spend those, because you're not really gonna use them to craft items right now. It's not really much worth it. It's better to save and upgrade. So you're probably gonna spend yours upgrading your weapon and maybe those high main stats items like your chest, your pants, or your shoulder. Okay. When are we gonna spend our adventure down crest? The adventures one. When I spent mine because I only had 3 slots available and I was able to max them out. So if I didn't get enough gear, I'll probably wait until next week to get more crests and safely upgrade them. But since I had all this other gear really strong and I wasn't really gonna use my other crests, like for now these 30 I have left are gonna be trashed, I won't use them. So wait until your world tour, finish your mythic dungeons to come here and upgrade your blue items, alright, up to 237.
Stay vigilant.
Let's see if I forgot anything. So let's recap. Leveling, campaign, side quest, get Renown. When you get to level 90, buy your auction house gear, go get your Renown gear, craft your weapon if you can, then you're gonna run your Mythic 0. By the way, if you find it's too hard to run those Mythic 0s, like to find groups, to find people to play with you, or actually just to actually run the dungeon, I would suggest you first, before going to Mythic 0, spend some time doing heroics, okay? You can enter into heroics by the binder here. If you don't have that level to queue, you can just come here. There's a lot of heroic groups, so you can come here. And once you are at 24 level, which is the basic heroic high level gear, you will be safe to run Mythic Zeros, right? That's what I did on my first world tour. I was really only recruiting to 24 gear people. So if you are finding hard to do the Mythics, go back to heroic and run them until you have like to 24-ish high level, right? Then you are gonna run your Mythic Zeros, and after your Mythic Zeros, you're gonna analyze your quests and see what you can do. If you got a weapon, just go for it, upgrade it to 250. If you have enough crests to upgrade all your blue gear, just go for it to 237, alright? This way you're gonna have some really high items, like my highest item is 259, and your lowest item is gonna be 237, which gave us an average 243 level, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. And after you finish your world tour, if you are not satisfied with your items, let's say for example here on Devour, I already have 2 Haste Master Rings, which is really nice. But if I didn't have them, I could go farm them on Heroic, right? You can come here on Dungeon Finder, go specific dungeons and choose whatever you like. You can apply them. Oh, by the way, if you go to the entrance of a heroic dungeon, like let's say you wanna run a murder roll here, by going to the entrance with the pre-made group, you can. It has a daily lookout. Okay, you can only do it once a day. But if you join through the finder, you can do it as much as you want. So you can come here, mark the ones you need, see the items you need. You probably do this mostly for trinkets, a weapon if you didn't get it, and jewelry, alright? But if you're satisfied with your jewelry and your weapon and your trinkets, you can just wait till to next reset and do your mythics again, alright? So that's pretty much it, how you can get to 243 eye level like I did on the first week. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or any tips for myself or other people in the comments, just leave a comment down below, alright? And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch me live on YouTube and Twitch. I'm streaming pretty much every day, doing content, world content stuff, PvP, dungeons, and I'll be also, of course, streaming raids and Mythic Plus when it's open. And yeah, thanks for watching. Till the next time. Bye bye.
Hello, my champion. What next? Tell me what you need.